let's head around the Inside Politics table, ask our great reporters to give you a little dose of what we call tomorrow's news today. Julie Pace.
President Obama is expected to announce executive actions on guns this week, and both Republican and Democratic presidential candidates see this as a base motivator for them in the primaries. Hillary Clinton has already been calling for more aggressive action on guns, and this gives her a chance to show herself as someone who's been at the forefront of this issue and also draw a contrast with Bernie Sanders in an area where he's actually not aligned with progressives. For Republicans, they really see this as a two-front win for them. One, there's very few things that anger Republican voters more than President Obama's use of executive action, so they'll certainly hit that. And two, there's obviously a lot of concern among Republican voters about any actions that could limit their access to guns. But Republicans also need to be looking ahead to the general election, and when you look at polls, there is overwhelming public support for expanding background checks, which is the action we expect Obama to take.
Be interesting to watch. Also, an early State of the Union this year. The president will be active just when people get ready to vote. Ed?
So, John, over the Christmas break, was up in New Hampshire and with permission raided the mailbox of some friends and family up there. You know, we spend a lot of time talking about the TV ads and the digital ads that these different groups are now airing, but they are still sending snail mail. This is one that was sent by a group called the Conservative Solutions Project, which is a group that's actually supporting Marco Rubio. You notice, though, Senator Tom Cotton's up here. There's some legislation they're talking about in this one. The other group that's sending a lot of mail, not surprisingly, Right to Rise USA, which is the group, of course, supporting Jeb Bush. They have sent 7 mailers like this. They leave door tags or car tags, even, if you go to a Bush event. Neither of these groups says exactly how much money they're spending, but it's a reminder that despite all that other advertising, they're doing this. $10.5 million being spent by Right to Rise USA in New Hampshire alone. A lot of it's going to mail.
Old school.
Exactly.
Sometimes old school still works. Anna?
John, if at first you don't succeed, try 50 more times, and eventually you may. This week, congressional Republicans are finally going to pass a repeal of Obamacare that will land on the president's desk after dozens of attempts. Now, this is significant. Of course, the president's going to veto it. There's going to be no chance to override it. But what's significant is that the Republicans have figured out a roadmap on how to repeal the health care law if they take back the White House and keep control of Congress, doing it through this method, through the budget process that allows them to circumvent a Senate filibuster. Now, this year, Paul Ryan wants to make this a year of big policy ideas. One of those ideas is replacing Obamacare. So we'll see if Republicans can finally get on the same page on how to actually replace the law that they hate so much, because, as we know, they've been so badly divided over the details over the last several years.
Yeah, the replace part they hadn't quite figured out. We shall see. Ashley?
So Jeb Bush is heading to New Hampshire this week, and I'm heading there with him. And what's fascinating to me is to watch these voters who have seen him on TV but never met him in person show up at his town halls, because they come and they're looking for a moderate establishment Republican like Jeb Bush, but they're not quite sure he's the right guy. They worry that maybe Donald Trump is right. He is a bit too low energy. They've seen him stumble in the debates. They voted for his father and his brother twice, and they're just not sure they can do a third Bush. And they leave, they watch him speak, and they come away incredibly impressed. They think he's confident and forceful and freewheeling, and they like his detailed plans. And to me, that sort of speaks to both his real potential, because he's really winning over everyone he meets, and his real limitations, because Jeb Bush cannot meet every single voter in New Hampshire.
He's got a month. He can meet most of them.
Totally, yeah.
So they'll say, keep at it, keep at it. I'll close with this. A constant refrain in the presidential race so far is that the TV ads haven't been all that great and haven't done all that much to change the race. Now, we'll see if things change over the critical next month as the campaigns and the super PACs make adjustments and as Donald Trump promises to join the ad wars. But as of today, if there's one exception, I'd say it's Bernie Sanders. Smart politicos in New Hampshire, both Democrats and Republicans, say one reason the Vermont senator has a chance to beat Hillary Clinton there is that his ads stand out on the crowded airwaves and are aimed squarely, directly at the Democratic constituencies he knows are critical to his chances. A fun month ahead.